us and Shane Drake. Just we briefly mentioned that we wanted me to be shot out of a cannon, and we wanted some dance numbers, and it just kind of sprang from there. So
yeah, we kind of brought up our favorite musicals and took inspiration from that, and but people seem to be really interested in the backflip, Brendan. So what do you? How was that? How'd that come up?
The backflip. That actually kind of happened. I didn't let the choreographer Lindsay know that I could do a backflip. It didn't really cross my mind actually until everybody was like getting psyched before a shot, and then all of a sudden like we were all just busting flips, and I figured what better time to do it than join my fellow dancers and do a backflip. And then she got really mad that I didn't show her before, so we had to put it into the video. It's fun to do.
And then I did when we were just all breaking and just flipping. Like I did a triple backflip.
You did a triple backflip, but we didn't get it on film.
You can't really do that. You can't show up the dancers that we've hired to dance. So why don't you just stay behind?
So you got the reaming, but it was worth it because you got to show off your talent. So it didn't really matter.
So moving on. What do we got?
The inspiration.
There was one on here that was actually has a kind of a fun answer in the Twitter questions. What was the first or the best concert that you've ever been to? Well, my first real concert was a punk band called Strung Out, but we went for the opening band called Rufio, and they were a band from Rancho Cucamonga, California. And I don't even think they're a band anymore, but it was like a pop punk band, and we were 15. But the best show I've probably ever been to was probably a toss-up between Bright Eyes with The Faint as the backing band, or R.E.M. at Bonnaroo. That was one of the best nights of my life. So,
nice.
What do you think?
I don't want to tell them what my first time. Well, no, that's right. My first show that I ever went to was a hardcore band. I had to sneak out of my house. I wasn't allowed to go to concerts. I was probably 14, 15 years old. I had to have a friend drive me to my first hardcore show by a band from Vegas called Curl Up and Die. And they were playing with a couple other local bands from Vegas, and it was just crazy. I spent most of the time outside because I was scared to get in the mosh pit. So I spent most of the time watching them from outside the fence. It was great though. And then the best concert I've ever been to, one that I still remember, we were in Europe, I think it was Germany, and we got to see Daft Punk from the soundboard. And the light show was, I couldn't even put it into words, it was just phenomenal. That was great. That was really fun.
Cool. Most ridiculous thing we've ever been asked to sign. Well, you know, more than most ridiculous thing, because we get a lot of the same stuff, but when people go as far as to take a signature on their arm or something and then they get it tattooed, that puts a little bit of pressure on you, you know, because it's hard to sign skin sometimes, and you want to make sure you're giving them the best of what you got, and but for all those dedicated fans.
Case in point, though, we actually had this happen recently, and our signatures were so bad on a girl who decided to get it tattooed on her arm that she had to use her friend's signatures that she got on a ticket that were much cleaner, much clearer. And
there's a girl. I don't know if you can even possibly see that. Yep, there's a forearm from like 3 days ago.
I believe her name was Brittany. She got it tattooed on her arm.
So yeah.
So there you go.
There you go, Brittany.
Thank you.